Meeting someone over 15 years ago, you never imagined that it would lead to sitting in a child support court, testifying against your former spouse. The journey from meeting someone, getting married, having children, and ultimately facing legal battles over child support can be a tumultuous and heartbreaking experience. The initial spark and connection that brought you together with your former spouse may have been filled with hope and dreams of a happy future. However, as time passed, cracks in the relationship began to show, leading to a breakdown in communication and trust. As the marriage deteriorated, issues surrounding finances and child-rearing became sources of conflict. Arguments over money and parenting decisions escalated, eventually leading to separation and divorce. Despite efforts to co-parent amicably, the relationship between you and your former spouse became strained, with disagreements over child support payments and visitation rights becoming common occurrences. Entering the realm of the child support court system, you found yourself facing a judge who happened to be a woman. Despite assurances that the proceedings were in the best interest of the child, it became apparent that gender biases and personal emotions may be influencing the outcome of the case. As the county representative, also a woman, became involved in the legal proceedings, you felt as though the system was stacked against you. Despite your attempts to provide for your children and maintain a positive relationship with them, you were met with obstacles and roadblocks at every turn. The use of children as pawns in the legal battle over child support payments was particularly distressing. Your former spouse's attempts to manipulate the situation for financial gain highlighted the toxic nature of the relationship and the impact it was having on your children. The lack of contact with your children, despite your efforts to maintain a presence in their lives, was a source of deep frustration and sadness. The knowledge that your former spouse was actively preventing you from seeing your children only added to the pain and helplessness you felt. Despite the challenges and injustices you faced in the child support court, you remained steadfast in your belief that the truth and justice should prevail. Your determination to fight for your rights as a parent and provide for your children motivated you to continue the legal battle, despite the obstacles in your path. The emotional toll of the legal proceedings and the strain on your mental and physical well-being were significant. The stress and anxiety of navigating a complex legal system, while dealing with the emotional fallout of a failed marriage, took a toll on your health and well-being. The realization that the system may not always serve the interests of justice and truth was a harsh reality to confront. The knowledge that biases and personal agendas could influence the outcome of legal proceedings left you feeling disillusioned and disheartened. Despite the challenges and setbacks you faced in the child support court, you remained steadfast in your belief that the well-being of your children should be the top priority. Your commitment to providing a stable and nurturing environment for your children drove you to continue fighting for their best interests, no matter the obstacles in your path. The hope for a resolution that would provide closure and allow you to move forward with your life was ever present. The desire to find a sense of peace and closure in the midst of the legal battles and emotional turmoil remained a guiding light in the darkness. Ultimately, the journey from meeting someone over 15 years ago to sitting in a child support court testifying against your former spouse was a tumultuous and challenging experience. Despite the obstacles and injustices you faced, your commitment to truth, justice, and the well-being of your children remained unwavering. Trust you me, when I say I know. I truly know. From experience. 10 Down WJ, where creativity meets impact.